Hello and welcome to the 5th video for the Entrepreneur's Accounting Toolbox. Today I want to touch on another very interesting topic, and that's going to be about bookkeeping. So many people come all the time and say, well, I need to get my taxes filed. What do I need to do? And the first and most important step, of course, is bookkeeping. So let's talk about that in a bit more detail. What does this actually mean? Bookkeeping is the day-to-day recording of your transactions of your business. So that basically means that whenever you're spending money out of your bank account, you're making purchases on your credit card, any of those activities happen, they all need to be recorded in one spot to come up with your final numbers for the year, or the quarter, or the month, or whatever the period you're looking at. So what's the best way to actually handle this? Well, first and foremost, we got to think about what tools are available today. So there's a lot of softwares out there using AI to a certain degree that will allow you to make this process a lot more efficient. Some of the most common ones that come up all the time are things like QuickBooks or Xero, FreshBooks, Wave Accounting, many different softwares. The most popular one I'd probably say would be QuickBooks for us that we tend to use. Xero is another good one, and both of those have very good AI integration tools that will make your life a lot easier on the bookkeeping side. Of course, you always have the option to use an accountant or another bookkeeper, but many times they will be using these softwares for you, and it gives you the option if you wanted to do it yourself as well. So from that end, the next most important thing on the bookkeeping is once you start to utilize these softwares, you have to be able to connect them to your accounts, and you can streamline this. So a lot of times I say spend the time up front to actually develop the system that will work for you. So make sure you got a good system that's tracking your receipts, that you're actually saving them on a daily basis, that you have easy access to your bank and credit card statements, that you can actually integrate well into these softwares. And if you can take it a step further and create rules in the software to automate a bunch of that bookkeeping process, it'll make your life or your bookkeeper's life a lot easier. Beyond that, the next important thing is going to be always keeping in mind is timelines. So bookkeeping is one of those things that you can't leave till the end of the year. A lot of people always do and say, okay, well, I'll just give all my stuff to my accountant and he'll sort it out or she'll sort it out. But the problem becomes is we'll come back to you and start asking you stuff that happened a year or a year and a half ago, and a lot of times it's very difficult to remember. So bookkeeping is one of those things you got to be on a regular basis, at least quarterly, or if not better, monthly or daily would be the best on that end. So of course, this is Irfan Moladina with RMI LLP. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more videos on our Entrepreneur's Accounting Toolbox. Thank you.